From the following information, we have to prepare debtors ledger adjustment account in the general ledger and general ledger adjustment account in the debtors ledger. We have some information, but before that, let's make ourselves very clear. What is this debtors ledger adjustment account in general ledger? This debtors ledger adjustment account in general ledger, okay, is as good as debtors account. This is as good as debtors account. Similarly, we have general ledger adjustment account. Okay, we have general ledger adjustment account in debtors ledger is basically opposite of debtors account. Okay, this is basically opposite of debtors account. So we call this as control account basically to ensure balancing. Okay, so now we'll go item by item and let's see what are the entries that we have to pass, and let's see how things goes further. Okay, we have opening balance of sundry debtors and it is 40,000 appearing on debit side. Okay, now we basically have to open debtors ledger adjustment account in general ledger and general ledger adjustment account in debtors ledger. Okay, so we'll have that first in general ledger debtors ledger adjustment account, and I told you that this debtors ledger adjustment account in general ledger is as good as debtors, and we say the opening balance of sundry debtors is 40,000. It means your debtors ledger adjustment account will have opening balance of 40,000, and since that account is very similar to debtors, that account will have its opening balance on the debit side, So in the general ledger, in debtors ledger adjustment account, we will write on the debit side, okay, on the debit side, because we are going to have both debit and credit. On the debit side, we'll write to balance brought down 40,000. Fine. Then you also have one more opening balance on the credit, that is 2,000. This could probably indicate some advances received from the customer. Okay, so if 40,000 carrying debit balance is appearing on debit side, then this 2,000 with credit should appear on credit side. Okay, it means your debtors ledger adjustment account will have opening balance on credit side by balance brought down 2,000. Fine. Now this is only debtors ledger adjustment account in general ledger. It means we also have in debtors ledger general ledger adjustment account, and we told you, or I told you, that this is opposite of debtors ledger. So when I say opposite of debtors ledger, here I have opening balance on debit 40,000, and since that account is opposite, that 40,000 should appear here on credit by balance brought down 40,000. Similarly, here we have by balance brought down 2,000 on credit, so that should appear on debit to balance brought down 2,000. Fine. Now let's go to transactions. Number 1, we have cash and check receipts 1,60,000. Let us try to understand what will be the normal accounting entry for this transaction. That is, cash is coming in, cash and check is received. Let's say cash is coming in. So entry will be like this: cash account debit to debtors account. So this is the entry which will be passed in normal accounting system. But now we have self-balancing system. It means instead of cash, what will be our entry? Instead of cash, we'll have general ledger adjustment account in debtors ledger. Okay, and instead of debtors, we'll have to debtors ledger adjustment account in general ledger. So now let us pass this entry, that is general ledger adjustment in debtors ledger has been debited and debtors ledger adjustment in general ledger is created. Okay, so first we'll go to general ledger adjustment account in debtors ledger. So here you have general ledger adjustment account in debtors ledger, and as per the entry, this general ledger adjustment account should be debited and debtors ledger adjustment account should be created. It means in general ledger adjustment on debit side, we'll say to debtors ledger adjustment account. In that first entry is cash and checks 1,60,000. Okay, so the entry is general ledger adjustment to debtors ledger adjustment. Okay, so we have completed this part, that is in debtors ledger we have debited general ledger adjustment. Now what is the second aspect? In general ledger we have to credit debtors ledger adjustment account, right? In general ledger there is a debtors ledger adjustment account, and that should be created by general ledger adjustment account. So now we'll go to general ledger. Okay, so here we have general ledger, and as per this we have to credit. Okay, so we have to credit saying by general ledger adjustment account on account of cash and checks it is 1,60,000. So we have given debit and credit aspects. So here the credit is given and here we have cash and checks debit. So balancing has been done. Similarly, let's go to the next item. We have credit sales as per sales day book 2 lakhs. What will be the accounting entry for this transaction? Credit sales as per sales day book. The normal accounting entry will be debtors account debit, okay, to sales. This will be the normal accounting entry. In self-balancing, this is going to be debtors ledger adjustment account in general ledger, and that should be debited, and credit should go to general ledger adjustment account in debtors ledger. Fine. So first we should go to general ledger. Okay, and in general ledger debtors ledger adjustment account should be debited. So let us go to general ledger, and debtors ledger adjustment account should be debited. It means we should go to debit side. And what is the amount? Amount is 2 lakhs. So let's write. Already we have written to general ledger adjustment. Okay, so in that we'll write credit sales 2 lakhs. Credit sales is 2 lakhs. Now look at this entry. We have given debit effect. What is the credit effect? We have to go to debtors ledger and we have to credit the general ledger adjustment account. So now we'll go to debtors ledger. So this is debtors ledger and there is general ledger adjustment account, and that should be created now. So we'll write by debtors ledger adjustment account on account of credit sales, that is 2 lakhs. So effect is given. Let's move on to third entry. Third entry is discount allowed 6,000. So what is going to be the accounting entry? When discount is allowed, what will happen? The debtor value will come down and new expense have to be booked. Entry will be discount allowed account debit. It is discount allowed account debit to debtors account. So this is the normal entry. In self-balancing, the entry is going to be different. Instead of discount account, what we'll say? General ledger adjustment account in debtors ledger. Okay, so this account should be debited, and instead of debtors, we'll say debtors ledger adjustment account in general ledger. So general ledger adjustment account in debtors ledger should be debited, and debtors ledger adjustment account in general ledger should be created. So first let's go to debtors ledger and we'll pick up general ledger adjustment account. That is, we should debit. So we should go to debtors ledger. Let me go to debtors ledger. Here we have to debit the general ledger adjustment account on account of discount allowed, which is 6,000. So we have done the debit part. Now let's go to credit part. For credit part, we have to go to general ledger and we have to credit debtors ledger adjustment account. So here we have general ledger. We have to go to credit side, by general ledger adjustment account on account of discount allowed, and that is 6,000. So that is taken care. Next, we'll talk about return inwards. Return inwards 4,000. So when there is return inwards, what will happen? The general entry is whatever the returns that have taken place. On account of that return, the value of debtors will come down. It means debtors will be credited to debtors account. So the debit will go to sales return, right? The debit will go to sales return. So we'll have entry like this: sales return account debit to debtors account, and this indicates there is a return inward. In self-balancing, the entry is going to be general ledger adjustment in debtors ledger account should be debited, and credit should go to debtors ledger adjustment account in general ledger. Okay, so now let us first give the debit effect. What is the debit effect? We have to go to debtors ledger and debit general ledger adjustment account. So let's go to debtors ledger. So this is the debtors ledger. Let's give the debit effect, that is returns inward 4,000. So we have given debit effect. What is the credit effect? We have to go to general ledger and we have to credit the debtors ledger adjustment account. So general ledger, and there is debtors ledger adjustment account, and that should be credited. So here we write return inward 4,000. So that aspect is also taken care. Next, we have an item called bad debts. So bad debts will reduce the debtors and it will result in creation of a new loss. Okay, so if you look at the entry, the normal entry will be bad debts account. The normal entry will be bad debts account debit to debtors account. But our self-balancing entries will be, instead of bad debts, what we'll have is general ledger adjustment account in debtors ledger. General ledger adjustment account in debtors ledger, and that should be debited. Fine. Then debtors ledger adjustment account in general ledger. Debtors ledger adjustment account in general ledger should be created. So what we'll do, we'll go to debtors ledger and let us debit the general ledger adjustment account. Okay, so let's go to debtors ledger first and we have to debit the general ledger adjustment account on account of bad debts, which is 3,000. So we have completed the debit aspect. Next, we should go to general ledger. We should credit this debtors ledger adjustment account. So let's go to general ledger. Here we have this debtors ledger adjustment account should be created here on account of bad debts, that is 3,000. Then we have bills receivable that has been received. So what will be the accounting entry when bills receivable is received? The debtors will come down, right? So debtors will be created and bills receivable will be debited. Bills receivable account will be debited. So this is the normal entry. Self-balancing entry is going to be general ledger adjustment account in debtors ledger should be debited, and debtors ledger adjustment account in general ledger should be created, right? So what we should do, first we should go to debtors ledger. General ledger adjustment account should be debited by 20,000. So let's go to debtors ledger. Here we have general ledger adjustment account should be debited by 20,000. So debit aspect is taken care. Next we'll go to general ledger. Let us credit the debtors ledger adjustment account. So general ledger, debtors ledger adjustment account should be created by bills receivable 20,000. So that is also taken care. Then we have bills receivable being discounted. So what will happen is, this is a transaction which is not going to affect debtors. So this transaction, what happens when bills receivable is discounted, this transaction will not touch debtors. So this is not going to be reflected here. Fine. Similarly, provision for bad debts. Provision for bad debts, this is a transaction, again it will not have effect in your general ledger debtors ledger adjustment account or in your debtors ledger general ledger adjustment account, because both the transactions are going to be completed within general ledger itself. Fine. Then we have closing credit balance of sundry debtors, and that is 6,000. So we know sundry debtors opening balance will be debit. Okay. Closing balance, ideally that should also take for, or ideally that should also pay way for debit balance. But here we have closing credit balance of sundry debtors. It means this 6,000 will be opening credit balance. Okay. So this will appear. This balance will appear on debit side. Okay. This balance will appear on debit side. So let's park that here. In general ledger, in debtors ledger adjustment account, it will appear on debit side to balance carry down. Only then you can have credit balance of 6,000. Okay. It means there should be opposite effect. So you have to go to debtors ledger. In debtors ledger, general ledger adjustment account will write by balance carry down 6,000. So for the next period, to balance brought down 6,000. So that aspect is also taken care. Then we have transfer from debtors ledger to creditors ledger. That is, the debtor value is going to come down and creditor value will go up. So this should appear on credit side of debtors ledger, right? So the entry is going to be on the credit side, will say by transfer to creditor ledger 1,000. Okay. It means we have to give its opposite effect, and where we have given this in general ledger debtors ledger adjustment account, we have to give its opposite effect, that is in debtors ledger general ledger adjustment account we have to say transfer to creditor ledger. Fine. So that is done. Then we have one more item, transfer from creditors ledger to debtors ledger. So there is a transfer from creditors ledger to debtors ledger, basically payable to that particular debtor. Okay, that's what this transfer from creditors ledger to debtors ledger means. So that will also bring down the value. So this 1,200 should also be taken to the credit side of debtors ledger. Okay, so here we'll have, that is in general ledger debtors ledger adjustment account, we'll have by transfer from creditors to debtors ledger 1,200. It means we'll have the corresponding opposite effect here on the debit side to transfer from creditors to debtors ledger 1,200. So now more or less we have completed all the items. Now let's do the balancing. Let's do the totaling on the debit side because that appears to be higher. So on debit we have three items. So three items total put together, it is 2,46,000. 2,46,000 minus all these items. Okay, so we have quite a few items. Minus all these items is going to give a balance, and that is 48,800. So we call it as by balance carry down. Okay, so this total is written both side. By balance carry down is 48,800. So we will write again to balance brought down 48,800 for the next set of period. So this have to be repeated in debtors ledger general ledger adjustment account. So total on credit side 2,46,000. So we are reproducing that here. It means on the debit side we'll have a balancing figure 48,800. So we'll say to balance carry down by balance brought down 48,800, and the 6,000 is also carried down here to balance brought down 6,000. So in this way we have completed both the adjustment accounts. So we have completed debtors ledger adjustment account and general ledger adjustment account in general ledger debtors ledger.